I think I took a few screenshots. So now, when we come into here, a couple of things. Let's go break this down. So I never trade the first sort of 2 taps, or the first tap at least. I never trade that. So what I had for my key level, I had a more refined level. So this was my level. So it was here. So it's a 15-minute key level again, 50 based off a 15-minute FVG. That's all it is, right? So this was my level right there. Now looking at that, I never trade the first tap. So this first tap, no. If we can stay below here and we get somewhat of a break and retest, I will look to take price short because we're still off yesterday's supply. Does that make sense? So we're just trading between levels. So let's see what we had. So here we are. Here's where we began to break. Here's where we had the short trade. So here we want to know what was going on inside of here specifically. Now, order flow wise, let's see what we had. Again, this was my plan. Obviously, when we come into a level, we don't just want to blindly trade the level. We want to trade in line with order flow. We want to see what the order flow is telling us. We don't want to force our will on the markets. We never want to do that. We want to trade what the order flow tells us, or what any kind of confirmation tells us. Now, the thesis for this is, okay, demand was in control here. If buyers remained in control here, then I was going to look and buy back up to the weekly opening price. We didn't get that, which is totally fine. We actually got this, which is super interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we had a big break and retest, and this could have been your short here. Again, I did not capitalize on that, but how you could have done that step by step, right? So we had 1, 2, 3, and then we had 4. Then we had this over here, 5. So we had our first break below the candle. So look at what was going on in all of this over here. These ones, yeah? Now, this region is going to be the opposite of this region, or this region, right? So now we're looking for aggressive buyers to fail. So this is what we look for. We look for aggressive buyers to fail, right? So what we want to see is aggressive buyers fail to break above the zone, which means we have an absorption of, let me just do that, absorption of buyers. And so this is how we do it. We look for the same thing but in reverse. So we want to see this and this. Notice how we've tagged into a key level. We want to see absorption of the buyers, and we want to enter upon the retest. That's all we're looking for. That's it. So here we have